Hello YouTube, and welcome to another layout update, but sort of an addition to layout update 7, because this is a bit that I missed, because there was so much, I forgot to do this bit. So this is going to be layout update 7A, as you've just read in the title, as you clicked on this video. Well, I hope you read the title as you click on the video, or you just randomly on YouTube, you just click on any video you see. Ignore the church at the moment, because that's going to be layout update 8. So bits like that, or bits you see in the background, I'm going to ignore, because they've happened since. I'm actually filming this just before I do layout update 8. So basically this is going to be about this whole area along trackside here, and slightly behind that platform there. So this whole hill has basically appeared. There's a little hill about this high now going from trackside here, and then you can see it just goes over and then slopes down on the other side of the church. That's basically, I just wanted to give the church a bit of height. So you can see just here, this is the old hill, this is the new hill. It's just more polystyrene, roughly the same height, and there's a gap here where you can see all the polystyrene. So it's not a very big hill, but it does the job. And at this point the church hasn't been built yet, you just have to remember that. So then, this hill has a little papier-mâché bit that goes round the edge here, and then just slopes down, and it's going to go into this yard. I'm going to cut that back a bit, it's going to have a little gate, and then there'll just be like this track that goes into this trackside yard. Two different types of track there. This track is in rail, one track is in car. But yeah, so that links that in, and what I've done is painted all the way along here, so dark brown paint, just water-based paint to do this bit. Go up a bit, there we go. Sorry about this. There we go. I've then painted right out to here before I ballasted this section, and paint goes right over the track. If I move this car out of the way, you can see, or should be able to see, the there's two sort of brown bits, and yeah, not picking up brilliantly on the camera, but there you go. There's then ballast and grass along the top, obviously, and I've left little gaps, like in front of the workman's hut. You can see there's like a gap in the mud where the mud shows through. That's where obviously they would stand, lots of people would be walking past. And then there's gaps on the track where like tyres would be and stuff. In some places I've done the opposite of gaps. I've put grass down, grass and bushes, and then basically I've decorated this yard with some old sleepers that have been weathered up, and a old signal head. I don't know what these are called, to be honest. It's the thing that tells you if it's uphill or level, and I've stuck that sort of at an angle as though it's old and falling over. As you can see, it's not perfectly horizontal, it's sort of off to one side. So that's basically it. And then the main focus of the yard is obviously the this little hut. Now this is another of the huts that's been repainted. It's a basic Hornby yellow and green thing. You get it in sets such as, go off to the right here, Hornby the Westerner, and down here in all the accessories, which I know are just a blur on the screen, but there's two huts. There's the small one and the long one, and this is obviously the long one for those of you who know Hornby. So I've repainted it. It's just Humbrol 29 Earth Brown, and then there's bits of Humbrol 29 Earth Brown scattered along here, which are just sort of varying the tone, and there's bits of Woodland Scenic sort of brown grapple as well, just to help, as you can see there. So anyway, back to the hut. Hut is basic Hornby being repainted. Then the door is a sort of maroony purpley Midland colour, which is Humber 107 I think, which they discontinued, but my dad's got an old POS of it, which I use for doors and stuff. It's really nice. It's a perfect colour for this sort of thing. And then all the hinges are done with Humber 56. We've got a bit of brick paper, and then obviously brick paper on the chimney. You can't really see, I've just realised. You can just about see it there. Anyway, then the whole thing's, including the roof mainly, has been weathered. And these, you can see sort of white strips that look like rot. That actually happened by mistake, but it was a really good mistake. The ballast going up to it, basically the glue sort of seeped up a bit. I don't know what quite happened, but something reacted with something, and it looks like wood rot, so I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, so the whole yard I think is quite nice. I've put fence along the top, and there's a bit that's sort of broken there. Local youths have been out from the pub behind, and they're making a mess. So the railway isn't too happy about that, but there you go. So really nice. Well, a bit biased, but yeah, I think this is a really nice little yard on the side, because I didn't know what to put here, because the hill, when I had just this hill, there's a join in the polystyrene here. Those of you who watch my channel say that phrase way too much. Well, no, there was just this hill here once, and then this hill has joined it. And yeah, so we ended up with this funny sort of gap, because I wanted that hill to be further forward, and I didn't know what to put here, but I put a little yard, and it's got a gate going through there, and I put my British Railways Land Rover in here, which is quite nice. I love this little Land Rover. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And if you can see a flying footbridge, that is the footbridge. The footbridge, you'll remember, go back a bit. The footbridge, you'll remember, was here, and there's this funny sort of rectangular shaped hill with this funny bit of bush on it. That's covering up where the supports were glued in, and then there was going to be another sort of hill here, but I decided to build a yard. Obviously that means the footbridge has to move forward, well, yes, the footbridge then has to go here. So one side it's okay, because the platforms aren't perfectly, this platform here is further forward, no, further back in that direction than this one. This one's further in that direction. I'm trying to get my finger in the camera shot. So yeah, I'm going to build a little brick support to go here one day, if I ever get round to it. It's a bit of a boring job, but it will improve the look of it, hopefully. So there you go, that's just a mini sort of extra update showing you what I did in this area. Thanks for watching, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.